Hello, Hancock, and welcome back. I'm Nick Longo, and this is the newest episode from Blanchard Valley Center, where we are empowering and educating through advocacy.
And I am Dustin Sullivan. We are coming to you with another episode supporting and educating on National Disability and Employment Awareness Month.
Last episode, we talked a little about what National Disability Employment Awareness Month is, so we're going to continue celebrating it throughout the month of October.
Today, we have with us Chandler Kramer from the YMCA. Chandler, can you please tell us a little about yourself?
Of course. Thank you guys so much for having me this morning.
Sure.
So I am from the Findlay YMCA, as you just said. I'm our senior program director there at the Y, and I've been there for about 7 years. And with my role, I get to be embedded into our healthy living department, our aquatics department, and some of our youth programming as well. So it's a really exciting role. I get to do a little bit of everything.
It's fun to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Can you explain what the YMCA is and what it has to offer? And then tell us what role you have part of the Y team.
Of course. So the YMCA is a nonprofit organization. Our mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. And with that being said, we offer a ton of programs from ages 6 weeks to 100 plus. So we have our daycare, which is a licensed daycare, and we have our child watch that's in the YMCA. We have toddler programming. We have group exercise classes that are on land and in water. We have a bunch of different sports options, including tennis and pickleball. Oh my goodness, guys, we have so much. We have knitting and judo and gymnastics. We do. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes. And we do hold special events kind of throughout the year as well. And like I mentioned, I am our senior program director at the downtown
That sounds like that's a big role.
It's exciting.
And I like places that are like nonprofit places, because the art studio I work for is a nonprofit place for disabilities.
It's awesome. It's special. Yeah. It's a special place to work for. Yeah.
Well, lots to offer at YMCA, like that one song they made in the 1980s.
Fun to stay at the YMCA.
Exactly.
By the village people.
Exactly. Now, Project Life is linked up with the YMCA to complete some intern work. Can you tell us why the YMCA chose to be part of this program, helping young adults develop and strengthen skills to increase their independence?
Yeah, so I kind of go back to our mission, just kind of going back to that for all at the end of our mission. And I know Project Life had reached out to our now CEO, Stephanie Parsons, and that is where the connection, the relationship kind of started. And we have loved working with Project Life ever since.
Because I think back in the day, the YMCA on the song used to have a hotel too.
Maybe, I bet
so. What kind of jobs or tasks do the interns complete while they are there?
Yeah, so they do a little bit of everything. They do a lot of cleaning for us. They do some of our laundry and folding towels. They kind of rotate taking turns working with one of our employees at the front desk. So they have the opportunity to greet individuals and do a little admin work at the front desk.
It's fun to go to YMCA. Because Can-Do takes groups, places like talk about stuff. I think that'd be a good place for my
that would be wonderful. Yes. We could definitely form a relationship. Yeah.
Do you see growth in them while they're learning new skills?
Definitely. I think we see, they come in with wonderful work ethic, but I think that becomes stronger the more that they're there. I think we see a lot of independence. By a few weeks that they're already there, they kind of get there. They know exactly what they're doing, and they kind of take charge. And then, of course, we see confidence grow for the time that they're there.
It's good, like leadership skills for people with disabilities.
It is. Yes. Thank you for bringing
that up. They can learn
up.
How to work better with people and make new friends and get better feel for the real world.
Yes, exactly. And I feel like the YMCA is a great place for that because we have all different ages, populations coming in and out of our building all day. So you definitely get to talk to people all day long. Yeah.
So what do you think people and employers misunderstand about people with disabilities?
That's a good question. I think sometimes we all just assume, and I think you have to just be open to situations. You know, I think we're all looking to hire people. We know that we're having a struggle right now. I think a lot of people are with hiring staff, and I will say the individuals that have come through Project Life, they have a wonderful work ethic. You know, and I think what does that matter? You know, if they're there excited to do the job, why not give it a chance?
I like how those job coaches like help people with disabilities get jobs too.
Yes. Yep.
So, with hiring a former intern, what skills made him stand out to make you want to have him as part of the YMCA team?
So I am going to repeat that work ethic. The individual is a really hard worker. I love that they are just excited to be there. They are very dependent and loyal. But they come to work every single day that they're supposed to be there, and they are ready to work, and they do. And I think a lot of people, whether other employees of the Y or members, they notice. They notice and they pay attention and they appreciate it.
I wish more people like that would be like that, but that will never happen, unfortunately. What advice would you give to an employer who is concerned about hiring someone with a disability?
Good question. Again, I think just being open, and I think it's okay to maybe change a job description a little bit. And that might mean just a little bit. Maybe they need a little bit of extra help, or I think really diving into their strengths, right? We all have our strengths. So why not work with that? So I think it's okay to, again, just being open and maybe changing things up a little bit. Why not? What will it hurt?
Because no one's perfect.
Exactly.
We're all gonna have our pros and cons.
Yep.
Very true.
So, have you had to make any accommodations for the people you employ who have disabilities? And if so, what were the accommodations?
Honestly, not too bad. I will say the individual through Project Life, he does work closely with another coworker, but they still do different things kind of on their own. But honestly, no, not really. Again, just kind of going back to that, maybe making a few changes to the job description, and again, playing into his strengths. So he's been a great addition to our team.
Awesome. How do staff members, or how would you think they would respond to the accommodations?
Again, we haven't made any crazy accommodations, so I think everybody's okay with it. And again, going back to that work ethic, they appreciate this individual very much, getting his job done.
The YMCA is a great place to go. It's been good for as long as it's been in Finley.
Thank you.
So, what value do you find in employing or providing work rotations for people with disabilities?
So I would say it's a wonderful experience. You know, we get to have a partnership with somebody else in our community and these individuals. The individuals come in and they're helping us do, jobs and work at the Y. And then we are definitely also learning from these individuals as well, which is really awesome. And then, at the end of it, we might get an employee, and that's pretty cool too. So we're very grateful for our relationship with Project Life.
Thank you for taking the time to come share this information with listeners. Do you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
I would just like to say, kind of everybody be open to any situation, continue to learn and be kind to all. And again, I just thank you guys so much for having me this morning.
Yeah, we're happy to have you.
Awesome. And we, again, thank Project Life so much for our relationship, and we love working with them.
Well, thank you, Chandler. This concludes today's episode of Hello Hancock. Keep an eye out for our next episode coming soon. Remember to follow Metro Valley Central on Facebook and Instagram, and Hello Hancock also on Instagram, to never miss out on the action.
And remember, inclusion is key.
Bye.